Hey everyone, it's me, your girl Icy, and today we are unboxing something very special and something I'm so happy about. I mean, you can already see it on screen. Today we are unboxing the absolutely newly released Beetlejuice 2 pack, skullector pack, and I am personally so overwhelmed still because I ordered her immediately. The first drop window was open, the first fan club window was open, and then I got her 2 days after. Like, I think I'm so fast, I don't even know if any of the Americans already have the doll. So let's use this and give you my real and I'm so hyped, and give you my real and unfaked reaction to these dolls, because already the box is huge and um the box art is very cute. But as you can see, we are having no seam in the front, which means this box will not open from left to right. I already saw it. This box has, like, it slides to the top, but I'm going to show you the first outside. So this is the front. We are having the two dolls, and on the bottom it says Skullector, and on the top it says Beetlejuice. And on the sides we have first the artwork of Miss Argentina standing, and the magic assistant sitting on the couch. On the back, we have the teaser picture, which was posted on the Monster High page, Instagram page. And on the other side, it just says Beetlejuice again. And now let me remove the carton. Okay, so here they are, and they look gorgeous. I am so surprised because I am so honest with you guys. At first, I was like, oh my gosh, I only want the magic assistant, the what's it called? Wizard assistant? Oh my fucking gosh, I have to look it up. Magician's assistant. That's the name of her. The magician's assistant. Oh my god, this is such a tongue breaker. Anyways, she is like, she got sewn in half. And that's why she is in the Beetlejuice waiting room. And Miss Argentina here, I don't know if she will have her scars, because in the film it was like she killed herself. She cut her wrists and said then that she that it was a little accident, and that's why she's having a very boring receptionist's job in the afterlife. I'm really wondering if she has scars. People were thinking that she's not, and I also think that, because I cannot see any scars from any of the angles. Anyway, so this is the front, and the front is like this big open window and this waiting room, and on the top it says Skullector again. We have the waiting room from the movie, and on the side, basically, we have on one side we have only the magician's assistant. On the back it says some text. I'm going to read it to you soon. And on the other side we have Miss Argentina standing here. And on the back of the box it says the following: Miss Argentina and the Magician's Assistant, Afterlife Waiting Room Reminders. And the reminders are as following. They are: if you don't have an appointment, please take a number. A receptionist will be at your disservice in a few eons. Before getting comfortable, make sure you have the handbook for the recently deceased on your undead person. Refrain from staring at the smashed, incinerated, or skull shrunken, as it's impolite. Swapping weight numbers with fellow tortured souls will be frowned upon. Resort to trickery as at your own risk. Any requests to change your outfit will be vain. While it's preferable to be all dolled up when you bite the big one, not everyone can meet their untimely demise in fishnets and heels. Ghosts must spend their 125 years afterlife on Earth looking as they did when they left. No exceptions. While you wait, feel free to admire the foreboding artwork, read something unpleasant, or stare into the abyss, contemplating the infernal bureaucracy that permeates every aspect of death. Okay, so this is all the waiting room reminders, and now I'm going to unbox these two beauties so that we can go over them in great detail. And I hope this will not too long, because in the past I have learned that it can sometimes be very frustrating to unbox these skullector dolls. But hey, I'm going to pause for you anyways. Okay, so first thing I noticed while unboxing, the stand for Miss Argentina was like in a little black packaging, and it is, thank fuck, it is a normal stand. Sadly, nothing special. It looks like your standard Monster High stand. So this is Miss Argentina ones. I don't even know which one the other one is. Not from the Magician's Assistant though. Also worth mentioning is that we get a little certificate that the Monster High Miss Argentina and the Miss Magician's Assistant doll are like certificate. This is simply a certificate. You know what I mean. Okay, holy fuck, now that was a struggle though. Okay, so a few things that I have noticed. I think, and I don't actually like saying that out loud, but I think Miss Argentina's hair, I fear it feels like Polly. I'm so sorry about this. Feels like Polly. And I don't know if I like that, because if we, for example, take like this LLOMG, like an MGA doll, because she's standing right next to me. She's having these curls, which are a similar type, but they are nylon and they look a lot more bouncy. They feel a lot more soft. And if we then compare her hair to the Sweet Screams Twyla, give me a second, I will open one of her little buns. So if we compare this to Sweet Scream's Twyla's curls, I don't know how well it translates, but her curls are way, way softer. They look different. They look more matte. And her hair looks like super bright, super, yeah, you can definitely see those hair has to be poly. I'm not an expert. Please, if there are any hair experts on this platform, please tell me, but I fear her hair are poly or very bad quality saran. And this set is 124 euros. It was 124 euros in Germany. In the US, this 2-pack did cost $100. And I don't know if I like it being fucking $100 skullector doll and then having fucking poly. It really feels like poly. I don't know. It could be gelled, but it just feels like poly. Do I have a poly doll hair right close to me? Let me see. I have a Venus. I have the self-scare Venus. Let me bring her so that we can compare her. Okay, so this is definitely poly hair. Oh yeah, it fucking is. Oh, I'm so I don't know if I even want to be upset, but like Her curls are curly. They are not like the prettiest curls, but they are not as tight as the one from Venus, but they really feel, they just, they feel so poly. I'm so sorry, but guys, they feel, yeah, they feel so poly. I don't know, man. This is crazy. You cannot charge a collector 124 euros or 100 and 100 solid dollars on a skullector doll with poly hair. Like, shut the fuck up. I really could be wrong. And she does not look like she's having a hairnet on. No, it is straight up. It is straight up poly. Okay. Anyways, let's not talk about her hair any further. Let's talk about her outfit, because her outfit is still very cute. We can talk about her face first. Her face is it is more blue on camera. She's actually very greenish, like a metallic greenish color. She has very orange lips, and she's having these cute eyes, the brown eyes, and she's having a very dark purple eyeshadow with a lighter pink. Closer to her eyelid, she's having a lot of lashes and a cute eyeliner, in my opinion. Then she's having those earrings with a little skullet, or a skull in that case, with I think a star around it. She's wearing a very long cape with this sort of neck piece around her head in shape of a flower, in shape of a red flower. Then she's wearing this cute little tight dress, which has this purple pattern. There are skulls, there are ghosts, and everything is purple. And there are also chains that I see right now, and spider webs. This goes up to her upper part as well. Then in the middle, she's wearing this pleather ruffle part, which is a red and not an orange, but her hair is making it very difficult because she entirely is super bright. Yeah, she is wearing nail polish. She's wearing red nail polish, and she's wearing this super long one-sided cape, which has like a lot going on. There is zaps and ghosts and stars and antennas and planets, and I think even more ghosts. So this one is the sandworm, I think, from the movie. So actually pretty cool. And if we go even lower, she's wearing those fishnets, and on her feet, she's wearing object heels, as always. And again, the theme of that flower or hellfire or whatever you want to call it is continuing. And on one side, she's having a shark. And on the other side of her object heel, she is wearing a little shrunken head, which definitely has painted details. Woohoo! Painted details on like object heels are not a very often occurrence, so I like that detail about her. It reminds me of the shrunk head in the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban in the bus, because there's dangling such a little head from the back mirror of the bus. And sadly, as in the movie, she's not having any scars that indicate her little accident. So sadly, she's not having that. You could, I think, mold that because her hands or her arms feel actually pretty moldable. Like it's plastic, but the good kind of plastic, in my opinion. So yeah, her hands again have little painted red nail polish, and that's basically about it, because like she is wearing her little Sharpie, I think it's called, with Miss Argentina written around it, and like it goes around her. So that's pretty nice, but we all know that she's not the main thing of this two pack. So let's move to our main character, because we all know that this girl is our main feature of this two pack. And yeah, so she gets holed up. She does not get an extra stand. That's why I have the other stand ready, because you can assemble that doll, right? Anyways, she gets held upwards on this couch. The couch comes with the set. The couch is a pain in the ass to get out of the box. Her feet are sitting entirely loose on there. You have to pose her kind of very XY. And so yeah, she is pretty steady, but she tends to wobble around a lot. So that's that. You can remove her, and for the next unsurprising surprise, I'm going to show you um the next disappointment that I had to face, because the couch itself is just this brown, is having little skullettes as those but cushion buttons, and it looks very cute. It is plastic, obviously, but it looks pretty soft and it feels okay. But then this this is the back of the couch. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we get a hollow piece of plastic with a half a stand, and you cannot even pose the legs very well on here. It stands actually pretty stable. It really stands pretty stable. It's just annoying that you cannot pose that doll, or pose the legs in a fixed position. So, coming to the doll itself, I'm going to keep her separated, but just for a moment, because I have to share a few things. So, beginning with her hair. Her hair. Oh, I forgot to remove. Give me a second. Okay, so I removed the tags in the back of her head. I'm not sure if her hair is saran. Maybe for real. Like it feels very plasticky on Miss Argentina. It really could be my own stupidity, or maybe there's a little bit of gel in there, but it just feels poorly. And I don't know if the assistant's hair is also poorly, because that feels softer. But it feels um not quite Serrani, which is fine for now, because I cannot really open it, because it is like very, very gelled. But it is a very nicely done hairstyle, to be honest, from the front at least. And so the next thing we are going to talk about is her face. And her face is like a very, in the film, she's not having such bright makeup, but I just love that it is stylized this bright yellow and pink on top and on the bottom of her eyelids. And she's having a more bold eyeliner. She's also having a little mole right here. She's having very visible blush on her cheeks, and she's also having this very cute berry colored lipstick, and it is a glossy one as well. And she's wearing this little cute skull earrings that have this ring in their mouths and have little stars. And she is wearing this very cute top. It is ruffled on the front and on the bottom. It is also ruffled because she was sewn in half, so it is like ripped. And on the top, she's also wearing this little mesh, which is actually very cute. She's also wearing this little bracelet. Very cute. And she's also having painted fingernails like her counterpart in this set. She is having the Book of the Recently Deceased, which is important in the film. I think you can open it. I'm not sure, but it looks like you can open it because there are hinges. And now the most important part is obviously her half, which looks like this from the bottom. So we are having a bit of spine that clicks into her lower half, but from the front you can almost not see it. So, and it is obviously very, very jagged because, again, she got sewn in half. So it does not look clean. It actually looks like that was very painful to experience, but I mean, she died anyway, so yeah. Okay, now coming to her lower half, she is wearing those, and I did put her legs in a standing position. Or, well, at least we keep her for now in her sitting position. These are her legs, and her legs are super bendable. When I try to bend them straight, you can see that the fishnets are actually like bent because she's meant to be sitting. And you can use her lower half as a torso as usual. So yeah, are her pants. Her pants, interestingly, are sewn fine. This is what she looks from the top. She has red goo inside of her and a little hole where her spine goes so that you can put her back together. The edges are also very, very jagged. And she is wearing tights as well. And she's wearing object heels. And as heels, she's having a sew and a magician's hat. The hat is kind of hollow. The heels are this red pattern. It could be snakeskin pattern. And in my opinion, she's having very short legs. Like, she's definitely shorter than Miss Argentina, and I'm going to assemble her in front of the camera so that we can see how much of a struggle this doll actually is. So I have to look that the two pieces fit in together, and then it should be snapping into place, I think. Yep, it snaps into place so that her ridges are all together. And if I fiddle around with her outfit a bit, you almost cannot see that something happened to her. And now I'm going to put her on a stand, on a regular old doll stand, so that we can see if she is, or if she ever was, taller or not. So I have put her on the stand, and Da 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 da! She is a full doll. Yes. Okay, and she's actually smaller, and she is actually as tall as Miss Argentina, even though I thought that her legs were, or her knees are lower, but they are not. They just looked like they are lower, while they are actually not. So the dolls are the same height. They have two different shades of blue, and Miss Argentina is a lot more green blue than the assistant. And yeah, basically, I am happy and I am sad. I totally am going to display my assistant sitting on the couch because I think it makes her way more unique. But yeah, these are both dolls assembled and standing. Please, I have to know who thought it would be a good idea to give her fucking poly hair. And if I'm even being right, but it feels like poly hair. I have like enough poly dolls to know what feels like poly hair. And it's unfair that if it is really poly hair, to have paid 124 euros for a 2-pack where one or possibly both of the dolls have poly hair. Because if that is going to be the new standard of 2026 in skullector dolls, then I think I'm not buying skullector dolls anymore. Because if I want poly, I can buy myself a self-scare Venus or a self-scare Abby, and I also have fucking poly hair. But other than that, I know a lot of people don't like the faces of the dolls. I personally absolutely love the doll faces. And I think that Miss Argentina's face looks a lot better IRL than it looks on all of the stock photos. And for some reason, in my opinion, it could be the angle. The assistant's face looks a bit worse on camera IRL than it looks in real life, because in real life she looks absolutely gorgeous. I love her. But yeah, that's basically about it for the dolls. And I think that's it for the video. So thank you for watching, and let me know what you think. Let me especially know if you think that she is having poly hair or not. And let me know if you bought her or if you not did buy her. And if you didn't buy them, why did you not buy this 2-pack? That would be very, very interesting. And again, I only bought this 2-pack for the Magic Assistant, not for Miss Argentina. I'm still deciding if I want to keep Miss Argentina or not, or if I put her up on Vinted to get at least half the price back what I paid. So yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave an abo, and uh uh yeah, that's basically about it. Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye.